Yeah! Hola! And I just did a vlog, just finished making it. By the way, the reason my camera quality is never good in these, and sometimes it's better, because sometimes I use my camera, other times, like now, I'm using the webcam on my dad's computer. Because when I use my camera, it takes forever for the file to upload onto YouTube. So here, I'm just uploading straight onto YouTube. So, I don't know. Got my guitar because I just finished a vlog and I picked it up out of the case. But anyway, in the last vlog I was kind of just talking about stuff, but I felt I really didn't get to the point. Sometimes I feel like I have to talk things out or write things out to get to a point, you know, and I just noticed things. I had an essay for AP World History that I had to write. It was a change in continuity over time on commerce in the Indian Ocean from 650 to 1750 CE. And I sat around for hours the night before it was due, staring at the cursor on my screen, trying to figure out what to write, and I couldn't write anything. The morning it was due, I woke up, decided I was going to handwrite it, and I wrote it in half an hour by hand. I find people think in different ways. Verbally, I have to talk a lot before anything makes sense. I mean, I tell people, like, three-fourths of the things I say just go blah, and they make no sense. You know, only a fourth of what I say really, means anything. Half the time I'm shouting out random phrases. Like I'll just walk up to someone and say, and that's why you never eat a soggy waffle. I'll just do that in the middle of a crowd and everyone turns. And it's hilarious, but I mean, my friends are getting kind of annoyed because I say that way too much. But anyway, um, people think in different ways. I'm trying to do these vlogs one way because it helps me think aloud, which I don't do a lot. I mean, a lot of my thinking I do in writing like poetry and stuff. And sometime I'll share some of my poetry with you because I don't really, I don't write it for any reason except for it's almost like a journal or a diary, but almost in my own code, in my own language, because it's poetic and I just write poems and some of them, a lot of them are untitled, but you could come up with a title, but then it would give away the last, resolution of it. I don't know, but people think in different ways. Sometimes I can't think unless I'm playing guitar. Sometimes I can't think unless I'm playing guitar. People think, Vicky, why are you ignoring? Sorry, I can't talk about things and play guitar. But people will say, Vicky, why are you ignoring me? You're playing guitar. Sometimes I can't listen and comprehend things unless I'm playing guitar. Um, yeah, that was just a little. Da, 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 da. That was just a little riff I'd come up. I don't have lyrics for that. I've got other songs with lyrics, but I've been working on another song called Again and Again. Again and again, it goes on and on. No, but it's kind of Jimi Hendrix inspired, and I can't sing it for you and I can't play it for you because I haven't really put together the rough edges of it. I've just got a couple pages of lyrics that are kind of scattered, and I've got a recording of myself just playing riffs that don't really fit together. So, and melodies that, I just kind of gotta edit it a little more. And Oh, bad dog. Bad dog. You want to know what my dog just did? My dog just peed on the carpet. Bad dog, Frankie. No, no. Sorry, I should have walked them before it got dark, but it's 7 o'clock. I wasn't expecting it to be dark by now. I'm sorry, Frankie. I'm still a little dehydrated from marching in the parade today. Marching band, I had to march in a parade. And it was warmer than we expected, and I've been drinking tons of water since, and I'm still really dehydrated. So, what to talk about? Oh, I was talking about, people think in different ways. There's some people, have to say things out loud or they don't make sense. Sometimes I think out loud, and that's one of the reasons 3/4 of the things I say don't make sense, because half of it is just scattered thoughts. But it's not always thinking out loud, because I never stop thinking, and it really gets annoying. But I mean, I never stop thinking. My head's always full of thoughts, and that's why that's why I like to be, use, communicate things through the arts, through music, through writing, through painting and drawing, because sometimes I just can't let things go, just in talking to people. I just kind of have to show it, do things in my own way, I don't like to be told what to do. Sometimes I find like if someone tells me to do something, I dig in my heels more. And I don't do that purposely. I mean, it's almost like just a reaction. I'm weird like that. It's just sometimes I just can't physically make myself do things when people tell me to do them. I have to decide on my own accord sometimes. And I know it sounds like I'm just, being some, person, who's just stubborn, but sometimes I can't help it. But I've been working on that. It really annoys people. My guitar teacher got a little annoyed Monday. Wait. Oh, I can't play. Yeah, on camera, I can never play. It's weird. But I was just going, like, ripping it. Over. Over and over. And that gets pretty annoying. People, will be like, Vicky, why do you always play guitar so much? You shouldn't be playing right now. People are trying to explain things. Jazz band. Vicky, we're not playing right now. Please stop playing. Or Vicky, turn off, set down the guitar. I can't help it sometimes because that's just me. I'm not good at expressing things verbally a lot. So sometimes I just have to almost say things through my music, and it's like I can't think unless I'm playing guitar sometimes, or I can't think unless I'm writing things on a page and making art. There's something about making art that just helps me piece my scattered thoughts that drive me insane together. I know I sound so cheesy and moronic, but there's just some people with different minds, and I think I sound stuck up saying this. I have the mind of an artist. Some people have a literal mind. Some people have a very scattered, dreamy mind. And I guess an artist's mind is kind of like that. But people have different minds. Some people can't think unless they're doing things. Some people can't think unless they're active, running or moving. Some people can't think unless, they're talking out loud. Some people are just so literal and they don't think. Well, they do think, but they always think before they say things, and they think things through. And there's so many different types of people, but my sort of mind is I can't think. I do things on impulse sometimes, and that's bad, a lot of the time, but sometimes I can't help it. And sometimes playing my instruments and painting and sorry, that's gonna get annoying. Sorry, I don't want you to be staring at my hat. Sorry, I just had something I had to do. I just had to play that. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't help it when I start playing. My braces really hurt. One of the wires came loose on the right on the bottom. Um yeah, but people are different. You can't expect someone to, people only you can try to, change how you think. People can't change that for you. And if you like the way you think, that's good. I like the way I think. I know it's bad, but I have to work on, you know, some people call me a little antisocial, and I think that people don't call me antisocial. Sometimes I call myself antisocial, or I joke about it with my friends. But I joke about it because I think it might be a little true, just because I don't think before I say things. I've said some pretty stupid things putting my foot in my mouth. If you don't know that expression, just saying something that you shouldn't be, think before you say things. Oh, there was a game, South versus West, of the marching band. My computer just fell asleep, and someone from West was over on the South stands, and I went to middle school with her, and it's like, hey, why are you wearing a West sweatshirt and you're over here wearing a South football jersey? And she's like, oh, it's for my cousin. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I can see you look a lot like him. It's like, oh crap, I really shouldn't have said that. Or I just say really stupid things that can be misinterpreted a lot. So, um, there's really different minds, but the mind is a beautiful thing. But you can't just say the mind because there's so many different ways a mind works, Like, I don't know. I can't talk right now because honestly right now I'm rubbing my face. I know this is weird, but I have my left hand up in the air and I'm squeezing my guitar pick because I'm trying to keep my hands off the guitar so I'm not constantly playing through this video. My dog is barking. But anyway, what I'm going to say is, Lucky, I need to finish this video, but as soon as my dog's quiet. Lucky! Okay, so, hush, hush, no bark. Lucky, Lucky, come here, buddy. Okay, what I was going to say is, the mind is an amazing thing, but you have to figure out your own mind. How does it work? How can you, figure things out? How do you think best? How do you perform to your best? Just I don't know. I guess I kind of did this just to explain some things to people, why I act the way I do. Sometimes I don't know if this made any sense, but it's just sometimes I know I need to act a little more mature, sometimes a little less random, but sometimes it's just I get goofy. I don't know what it is. I think it's when I can't think, I start acting impulsive and just say random things. And I've said some pretty random things. Like I just shout out randomly, "Never barf tacos in a movie theater," or I'm trying to think, or someone will say something and I'm like, "With a banana." Or I did that a lot in ninth grade. It was random. It was like a thing we had done like randomly because it's funny. Because if you really think about it, anything you say sounds funny after if you say that. Like my friend was like, "Yeah," and then I hit him, and then I'm like, "With a banana." Or then it's like, or yeah, just saying just really random things and then saying with